Hello, hello, Diana Smith right here, feeling like a very unapologetic, heterosexual white woman. I said it, unapologetic, proud, heterosexual, and white. So before you go hating on me, why don't you grab yourself a cup of coffee and we'll chat. This is not going to be a sugar-coated video. Trust me on that. You know what? My life matters. I'm not black, but my life matters. I'm not a lesbian, but my life matters. I'm not bisexual, transsexual, none of that. And I still matter. And that's okay. What sparked this subject was a Facebook meme. Yes, social media strikes again. So it's a Facebook meme that says, "I am proud to be black," says the black man. "I am proud to be Asian," says the Asian man. "I am proud to be white," says the racist. You have no idea how real that is. Actually, most of us do have a very vivid idea of how real that is. And we're too worried apologizing or shrinking back because, oh my gosh, we were born white. Ooh, we were born heterosexual. Oh my gosh, we're born a woman. Get the fuck over all this shit. My life matters. Everybody's life matters. It's crazy. So before you go saying that I'm a racist, I want y'all to know some of my closest, dearest friends are black. Love them dearly. They are hardworking. They are respected members of our community. One's a fantastic attorney. He comes from a lineage of attorneys. He has raised an attorney's son. All of his boys are upstanding, respected, young, hardworking men, and they're all black. When I was arrested, I called my friend to get out of jail. My attorney that got my ass out of jail was a black man. So I am far, far, far from racist. What you could call me is a criminalist. I don't like criminals. I don't want to sit next to them on the bus. I don't want to break bread with them. I don't want to hang out with them. I don't want to be around criminals. I don't give a shit about their skin color, their sexual preferences, their age, how they were raised. I don't care about their excuses. I'm a criminalist. I don't like criminals. And I'm not being hypocritical. When I was arrested, it never occurred to me to say, "Fuck you, pig. I'm a white woman. You can't arrest me." No, never ever occurred to me to have to it just never occurred to me. As Candace Owens says, if you do stupid things, you get stupid prizes. I'm not going to pity you. I'm not going to make excuses for your bad behavior. I don't give a shit how you were raised or what neighborhood you were raised in. I don't care about any of that. Hurting people or doing illegal activities, if you do stupid things, you get stupid prizes, period. I don't care of your skin color, nationality, any of that. Don't care. And before you call me a homophobe, let me put this out there that my nieces are some of my favorite humans in the world. My favorite. My nieces mean as much to me as my own daughter. And they're lesbians. One of them is married, and they actually got married here at my home. And the other one, she's been in a relationship longer than all my marriages added together. So I have no problem whatsoever with homosexuality, people being lesbians. I don't care about anybody's sexual preference. There are a couple things, though, that I think are kind of crazy. It seems weird to me that all of a sudden there's Black Lives Matter over an absolutely horrific incident from a cop. If the man was white, the incident would have been just as horrific. and the cop would still be getting prosecuted and all of the same shit would be happening. But it wasn't a white man. It was a black man. So now it's Black Lives Matter and it's black everything. And all of a sudden, I don't know what the abbreviations is. There's too many letters for me to, LBG, lesbian, gay, trans, bi, I don't know, a whole bunch of things. But they seem to be jumping on the bandwagon because all of a sudden their lives matter just as much. And we've got all kinds of rallies and pride things going on. I got something to say about that. Like I said, people's sexual preference is none of my business because it just doesn't matter to me what you're doing behind closed doors. Because quite frankly, that's just not a topic of conversation usually. And nobody has a problem with two men or two women walking down the street holding hands. If people don't like you, chances are it's not because you're holding hands with a man. Maybe it's something else. Maybe they just don't like you. Maybe they think you dress funny. I know people stare at me sometimes. Maybe they think I dress funny, or I wear spurs in the feed store or spurs in the grocery store and people look at me funny. It's not they're looking at me funny because I'm a heterosexual white woman. Woo! It's because I got spurs on my boots. And so let me give all the gay and lesbian people that are out there at these festivals and these gay pride things. I went to one showing support for my nieces. And I went with my nieces as they were visiting from out of town. And we look around and there are people in rainbow unicorn costumes. There are guys wearing like Speedos with swords on their back. There's people dressed up like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And my nieces, I'm looking at this like, wow, I'm out of my element. Has nothing to do with these people's sexuality. It has to do with I'm out of my element because I thought I was at a pride parade or pride thing to support the gay community. I didn't realize I was at a costume party. So my nieces look at each other and then they look at me and they say, it's shit like this that give lesbians and gays a bad name. Your own fucking festivals, people. Your own fucking festivals. You don't lose credibility by holding the hands of a woman or holding the hands of a man. Where that community loses credibility is when their festivals and their gay pride things, it looks like a Halloween party. That's where you lose credibility. There is a #1 selling author that I adore. I have ranted and raved about her book. I adore her. She came out as a lesbian. She is now married to a woman. And I saw her the other day as a keynote speaker in front of I don't know, what is it? LBGYN or LB, I don't know the abbreviations and I don't have to. That's not a disrespect for me not to know the abbreviations. So get over yourself. But she is the keynote speaker in front of a huge mass of people that are looking up to her and respect her. And she is wearing a Wonder Woman headpiece. People, you don't lose respect for who you are. You're losing respect by some of the shit you're doing. That goes along with the riots and things like that too. You are not gaining anything by rioting or shooting police officers. You're not making a statement. Well, I guess you are making a statement. You're letting everybody know that you're a piece of shit. In that case, sorry, I just leaped subjects there. But hold on. Don't get me wrong. I think that if you want to celebrate whatever society or community you're a part of with the costumes and the headbands and all that kind of stuff, go for it. But when people give you a lack of respect, it's not because of who you are or your sexuality. It's because you're in a freaking costume. That's it. I mean, so it doesn't mean that you're wrong, but it doesn't mean that we're supposed to look at you with the utmost respect. I gotta say, I'm gonna refer back to the author that I was saying. I loved what she had to say. Loved what she had to say, but it was hard for me to get past the Wonder Woman headpiece because I've never seen her with a Wonder Woman headpiece before. When she speaks up in front of people, she has everybody's respect and she has everybody's attention. So why in front of that community did she decide to wear a Wonder Woman headband? I don't know. And like I said, it's not out of a lack of respect for her as a person. I'm just thinking, why'd you wear that? So don't get me wrong. Everybody is allowed to do what everybody wants to do. But it a lot of times is not your message that is the issue or that people have an issue with. It's not the message. It's the way that you're getting your message across. I don't have a problem with the Black Lives Matter message. I don't have a problem with the gay and lesbian message. I don't have a problem with any of the messages. And whether I have a problem or not, most people don't give a shit. But where I think a lot of people have a problem is not the message. It's the way the message is put across. If Black Lives Matter, that message does not need to be portrayed with riots and looting and shooting of police officers. That shit doesn't need to be happening. And if your message is proud to be gay, lesbian, stuff like that, that message is well received. The fact that you're wearing a unicorn costume might make you be taken a little less seriously. Can't help it. That's just how people are. I mean, I can't help it. I do the same thing. If you want to talk to me dressed right, I'm going to hear you a lot better than trying to look past your unicorn costume. I don't know. Don't know what to tell you. If you want your message to be respected, then give your message respectably. Not through rioting, not through costumes. If you want to be respected, you have to earn it. We all do. Even me, lily white, heterosexual woman. I have to earn the respect that I get. I told you I wasn't going to be sugarcoating this video. I am a heterosexual white woman. I'm damn proud of it. But you don't need to riot in my name. You don't need to put on a march. But you also do not get to expect me to shrink or apologize because my skin color or sexuality makes you uncomfortable. Straight pride all the way, people. Straight pride all the way. My life matters too. Until next time. Oh, and if I haven't completely offended you, if you guys would hit the subscribe button, I'd really appreciate it. If I have totally offended you, by all means, feel free to leave a comment.